Hello, my friends. I wanted to come on and do a love reading, and I'm going to let Tarot tell me what it's about. So let's see. We have the Ace of Wands, inspiration. Interesting. So we'll see what comes out. I'm just going to get 3 cards to kind of give me an idea of how you're feeling about love right now. So how are you feeling about love? How are you feeling about love? We have love. Oh my gosh. We have the Lovers. So interesting. I need to get another one. Okay, so definitely heartbreak here. It looks to me like currently the Lovers is here, but it actually came out in reverse. And that shows a disconnect. That shows perhaps, perhaps you feel unsatisfied with your connection, or you feel unsatisfied with like maybe you and your person don't see eye to eye. You could just feel like there's no love in your life, like there's no option for love. Here we have heartbreak, 3 of Swords. So for some of you, you could just be alone, or you could be in separation with someone. You could be someone who has a lot of wounding that you need to, look at and heal. Definitely disconnected from love, I'm hearing with the Lovers in reverse, whether it's a person or whether it's just disconnected from love in general. We also have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, showing me, in the upright, it says satisfaction, and it talks about, feeling very stable, confident, like you have everything you could ever want, and it's in reverse. And what I'm seeing is that I'm not gonna lie, what I'm seeing here is the energy of someone who needs to heal and work on their self-confidence and work on their own growth. Right now is what I'm hearing. We have rest. So you could be on a break with someone, or in like a rest period with someone, or you could be taking a break from love. And this break, even if you're not willingly taking a break, if there's nobody around you, nobody coming towards you, there seems like there's no opportunity for love, or your person isn't coming back. We have, no, that's the King of Cups. Never mind. I thought it was something else. Whatever it is, whatever your situation, whether it's waiting for someone to return, I feel lack of hope in love right now. And I think it comes from lack of self-worth. Like it comes from lack of stability in your own life. And the only reason I can say that is because I spent my whole life in that energy. And it's blocking manifestations from coming in. 9 of Pentacles is when you are happy with everything you have. I'm not talking material. I'm talking 9 of Pentacles is when you realize that everything you have is within you. You need a partner, you can be your perfect partner. You need a friend, you are your own friend. You need to feel loved, you can give yourself that love. And with it in reverse, it's like there's nothing coming in. So that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing someone who, is maybe wondering, where is my love? Like, where is love? And I feel like there's a wound here and lack of stability that's causing a blockage is what I'm hearing. Let's look at this blockage. What is the blockage? Show me that 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Yep. These came out in reverse. It's very interesting how many cards are coming out in reverse for you. So what I'm seeing, 4 of Wands, when 2 people come together for union, they both have very strong foundations. If they don't, that foundation will never stand. And I see that with this in reverse and with the 3 of Cups in reverse, I do feel like there's lack of stability in your own energy. There's lack of self-love. And probably what happened is that you got involved with someone that you were maybe lacking your own self-worth, and maybe you gave to this person and it became very unbalanced because you were giving from a place of, if you're feeling triggered by this, just think about it. Because I used to be triggered when tarot readers would, like when I'd come across a reading like this, I would feel very triggered. I'd say like, so it's all my fault. And you know, if you're feeling triggered, why are you feeling triggered? Is there truth in it? You know, that's how I look at it when people trigger me. Now, I reflect and I say, well, why am I feeling triggered? Is it because they're right? Is it because they're speaking some type of truth here? Because if you knew this wasn't you, you wouldn't get triggered. And what I'm seeing is like lack of, I can just use myself as an example, someone who, you know, overgives to maybe, like maybe you're a people pleaser. Maybe you think the more energy you give, the more love you will receive. And I'm not saying you're doing it in a manipulative way. You know, I still trigger people that say, I think it's crap that I can't overgive, that I need to limit my love. No, that's not what it's about. Clearly I'm triggering you for a reason. You can give more love once you have your love balanced, once you have your self-love balanced and your own energy balanced. It allows you to give more to someone else without emptying your own cup and feeling drained and rejected. And if you are giving to someone, giving, and you're feeling drained and rejected, it means you're missing something within yourself. And that's what we're seeing here. I have a lot of reversals here. Reversals aren't a bad thing, but that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing lack of self-worth, lack of confidence. You know, I tell people, if you are someone who's like waiting for love or waiting for your person to return, there's a reason. Like if you're someone who's like, I need someone in my life, I don't want to be alone, I just want someone to love. There's a reason you're chasing love. It's because you're missing it within yourself. And it took me like 35 fucking years to learn that. So I'm not here to call you out or to be mean. And if you're feeling triggered, there's a reason you're feeling triggered. Anyway, that's what I'm seeing. There's like lack of stability. There's lack of balanced energy. And I feel like maybe you're someone in the past who would get into a connection like love, yay, and just give. And then the other person may give less and less. And then you feel depleted and resentful. Is it your fault? No, it's energetic. Like let's stop blaming anyway. And look, we have waking up, and this is, oh, that was temperance earlier. My mistake. That's what I thought it was. It was temperance. So the separation from love, the separation from a love in your life right now is meant to help you balance you. I was listening to a song this morning. It's called I Am Woman. And while I don't like, you know, I'm woman, you're man, there's nothing else. I don't believe in that. Gender doesn't, anyway. This song said, I am woman, I am strong, I am equally masculine, equally feminine. I'm sure you guys know the song that I'm talking about. And I just have to say, when we're young, you know, we leave school, we go to college or wherever our life path takes us, and we're told you have to get married, you have to find love, you have to find it. And so many people find love in that before they find it within themselves. And now we've got a bunch of people, you know, waking up in their 30s and 40s and 50s and 60s and 70s, learning that they need to learn how to love themselves if they're going to experience true love, true fulfilling love. And that's what I'm seeing here. Hanged man energy. This is meant to be a period of you waking up to yourself. How can you love yourself more? That's what I want to know. How can you love yourself more? How can you love yourself more? Lots of reversals in this one. We have privilege, which is 10 of Pentacles. So this shows, you know, finding your own stability, building your own foundation. We see these gates here. And like I said, so many of us are taught to, go to school, do this, do that, then get married. And there's so many people I gotta find my perfect partner so that I can have kids and we can get a house and a white picket fence. And some of us skip the steps. We get to 5 of Pentacles, feeling left out and rejected. We get to the 6 of Pentacles. Oh, somebody's paying attention to us and showing us attention. And we skip all over the self-growth part. How can you bring your life more into balance and welcome love into your life? To know your worth. And that's what I'm seeing here, is someone who doesn't know their worth. Someone who doesn't know how amazing they are and that they don't need somebody else. This is lack of stability. 4 of Wands in reverse, 9 of Pentacles in reverse does not make for a good, healthy, stable connection with another human being, if that makes sense. And this card is telling you to think long term, think long term. There needs to be growth here, so that you can build something long lasting. If you don't love yourself, it's true what they say. If you don't love yourself, how are you going to believe that anybody else does? You're always going to be looking to them to validate you and to make you feel a certain way. I'm calling myself out here, hardcore. So I'm not calling you out. I'm just... Anyway, the other thing I'm seeing is healing. Work on yourself, honest. Page of Pentacles. Be really honest with yourself. What do you need to work on? Do you feel stable? Page of Pentacles, plant that seed of self-worth and self-love and watch it grow, nurture it. Look at your shadows. Look at why you need other people why do you need another human to feel like you're important in the world? Look at those types of things. What wounds are within you that cause you to overgive to someone? What wounds are within you that make you feel like you're not good enough? And then once you heal all this and you raise your vibration, that's when a person perfect for you comes in or comes back. Whoever it is, they'll meet you on this road of once you're stable. Anyway, I want to get another one. Roots, Pentacle, what did I say? Planting that pentacle, Page of Pentacles. Planting a pentacle for yourself, your own soul growth, your own self-worth, and watching it grow. And you grow into that 9 of Pentacles in the upright. Right now, it's coming in like this. Plant that pentacle. And when you're like this, that's when you'll meet your perfect match, whether that's someone returning or a new person. I'm not saying you won't have other people come in and out. We meet people that teach us lessons all the time. You could meet someone or someone could come back before they're healed. And you could see once you start growing, when they come back, or this person, new person, you may look at them and think, you know what? I deserve a bit more better behavior than that, because you're growing. I see a lot of need for self-growth here. Again, I'm not here to call you out. I've been there. And that's what I'm seeing here. Look, we have self-confidence, the need for self-confidence. We have the sun, healing energy. Finding what makes you happy in your independent life. It doesn't come from another person. Finding your inner joy. The sun is a very healing energy. And when you're in that energy, you pull people in. You attract like-minded people. Okay. Let's see. I want to see who's in your energy, because I feel for some of you there's someone in your energy. So I'm just going to look at the person in your energy. Connecting energies. We have resistance. We have the 9 of Swords. And the 7 of... No, that's the 9 of Wands. So you have someone in your energy who maybe has childhood wounding, or maybe still has a lot of self-improvement to do, We have someone in your energy. This is not my regular, This isn't my regular collective. You've got someone in your energy who, just like you, needs to work on themselves. Childhood trauma could be symbolic for this person. And this is the energy of, you know, someone who maybe, this person could have been very defensive or deflective. You know, we have the 7 of Wands and the 9 of Wands. So you could be dealing with someone who, you know, just like you, is not the most stable person and still needs self-improvement. And that could be why they're defensive here, if they are defensive. Like I said earlier when I was talking about those energies, when you have self-work to do and somebody says, hey, maybe you should work on this, and you get defensive, that's a huge green flag that you have work to do. Huge, because your ego says, what? Your ego says, what? And you get triggered. You know, if you know, like I used the example of a tomato, like you're a tomato. And if you truly know you're not a tomato, that won't trigger you, you know? But if you don't know who you are and you think you're an apple, or you don't know if you're an orange or an apple or whatever, and I say you're a tomato and you're triggered, does that make sense? Anyway, that's how I explained it to my kids one day. So you've got someone, you know, in your energy, perhaps being defensive, and perhaps you're over here disconnect, lovers disconnect, feeling like it has to do with you or that it's your fault, and it's not. I see 2 people that need healing. That's what I see. I see you needing to be independent and find your self-confidence and find your self-worth and maybe continue healing. And in your energy, I see someone that needs to, you know, start their own process of self-improvement with the 9 of Wands. And like I said, this could have been someone in the past where you said, oh, maybe you should work on this, and they became very defensive. We have generosity here. 6 of Pentacles in reverse, and we have the 7 of Cups. So here's this energy of someone that it confused you, perhaps made you feel like an option, and you felt drained. You felt like you were overgiving. 6 of Pentacles in reverse is not equal give and take. It's you saying, here's all my love, and them saying, well, I'll take your love if I feel like it, but I have other things to do right now. And you think, oh, well, I'll just give more. Like, I'll just, you know, message you more, and I'll just do more nice things for you. Maybe then you'll notice me. Maybe then you'll prioritize me. And what happens without you knowing it, you give away all of your energy because you didn't have balanced energy to give in the first place, and you end up feeling resentful and hurt because you didn't have that energy. Now, when you have balanced energy, as I'm learning, you can give a little more. Like, you can give more than you receive when you're balanced and you're healed and you have the self-confidence, you know not to overgive, but you are also able to give a little more, if that makes sense. But if you're in this energy, you know, I know this energy so well. I want to see the connecting energy between the 2 of you. We have respect, King of Pentacles, and perseverance. So this is what I mean. I feel like you've got someone stubborn or defensive or very slow moving, kind of focused on themselves, their own stuff, maybe their own business, their own pentacles. They're focused on their own pentacles, and I feel like you were giving. 5 of Pentacles, what did I say? Feeling very left out in the cold. I mentioned this card earlier. And look, you feel left out in the cold and rejected and abandoned, but look how beautiful you are. You know, look how vibrant you are. You don't deserve to feel that way. And the only way to stop feeling that self like that is to appreciate your own beauty and vibrancy. You know, you'll never abandon yourself, you know? You're not abandoned. If you feel like this person abandoned you, you have your own back here. You have yourself. Does that make sense? So like, seriously, what I'm seeing is I'm seeing maybe someone, you know, very stubborn, maybe defensive, maybe really focused on their material world, and you feeling very rejected and left out when you deserve way more than that, my friend. And once you know that, you no longer feel that way. You know, once you know your worth. Let's see what's coming. Look, we have order. So that is Emperor energy. So there could be, you know, there could have been a power struggle between the two of you. To me, there's a need for stability and structure within your own lives before this can work, if I'm being honest. Like I said, this isn't my normal, this is like the normal collective that I channel. I feel like this is like 6 months before, you know, before that energy anyway. I want to see near future energy between you and this person. We have the moon, we have anxiety. So there's fear here. The need for shadow work, the need for healing, the need for self-reflection. It's right here. With self-reflection, look, that's separation, you know? That's 8 of Swords. There's a need for a separation. You're probably already in separation for some of you. And it's needed because there's a lot of ego and like mental, I think there's a need for healing here is what I'm seeing. This represents trauma that can be healed, you know? So this could all be happening so that you can both look at your own shadows, you know? You may not even want this person. Like, you may be listening to me thinking, you know, I want love in my life. And when I'm mentioning this person, I could be talking about someone you know, and you're like, well, I don't want that person back. But there's something that they did to you that's still in your energy. And there's a need for reflection here. Let's see. What do I want to know? I've already asked how you can work through this. I want to ask how your person is feeling about you, or this connecting energy, how they're feeling about you. We have Explorer, so Knight of Pentacles. So this is someone who maybe they're watching you from a distance, but this is someone very slow moving, like I said, but there's this energy of them watching you. I will say, if you are on your healing journey, I think this person is slowly way behind you. You know, for how they're feeling about you, the Knight of Pentacles is a very determined knight. So for some of you, you know, they could already be, like, for some of you, you're already healing and they're already healing. Take it as it resonates. You know, I could be saying all this and you could be like, oh yeah, that was me like 2 months ago getting really triggered. Anyway, this person right now seems to be very determined to come towards you, Knight of Pentacles, but it's the slowest moving card in the deck. And we have Balancing, which is Justice. So this person's intentions, or how they feel about you, is they may owe you some type of apology, you know, for how they feel about you. It wasn't balanced and they know it. You know, the more you heal and recognize that it was an imbalance within you. Yes, they probably weren't giving enough, but maybe you were overgiving. The more this person has those realizations. And this seems to be someone who wants to, they feel like they need to restore balance with you. Interesting. There's a lot of fear here in your person. Interesting. I don't know what they did. Let's see how you're feeling about whoever this is that creeped into your reading. They took over your reading. How are you feeling about this person? We have timing in reverse. Lots of reversals on your side. So it's like not the right time. 7 of Pentacles in reverse is exactly what I was talking about. You felt like you were the only one giving to this connection, and you felt like they weren't investing in it. And you weren't seeing what you wanted from all the energy that you were putting in. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. I want to see what action this person is going to take. The whole part in the beginning, though, very important about self-love. What action will this person take? Interesting. We have the Emperor. So right now, this person is not taking, I don't see them taking action right now. We have eight of Swords. And look at this. We have order, we have Two of Wands, and we have the Two of Pentacles. And this is, Two of Wands and Two of Pentacles. And this is someone who's working on themselves, you know? How I can explain this energy right here, Two of Wands, is you and this person could have been trying to make this work. And you were coming at it with the approach of, I'll just give. And this person was coming at an approach of not giving enough time and energy, you know? There's an imbalance here. And the Two of Wands represents, that's the Two of Pentacles. But anyway, I'm talking about the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands represents needing to change your approach. So this person could no longer, breadcrumb is what I just heard. You could no longer overgive, and therefore there was a separation. There needed to be. And the Two of Pentacles, this is someone who's balancing work. Right now your person is not reaching out because they're trying to build structure in their own world. This is someone who is trying to look at their patterns, just like I think you are. Look at their approach to this. Try and look at this with inner wisdom. Two of Pentacles, this person is holding back until they find balance and structure and order in their life. The Emperor, until they grow up, I'm hearing. So they're holding back because they still haven't found balance in their life, you know. Two of Pentacles, another energy of someone who is very inconsistent with you, who maybe prioritized work, you know, or something else over this connection. And they're working on this, you know, but that's why they're holding back. They are going to take action after all this. I think it's going to take time, though, with this collective, whoever I'm channeling. We have Alchemy, the Magician. So we see this person eventually, once they've worked on their wands and their pentacles and their cups and all those things, then they take action and communicate towards you. But this is someone who's kind of, you know, maybe you thought they were manipulative in the past with the Magician energy. Maybe you felt manipulated or led on by them. There is communication here, but I think once this person goes through some healing, for some of you, your person may be well on their healing path. For others of you, they may just be stepping onto it. It's a collective reading. What do you need to know about this person? We have fear. Interesting. We have a lot of Swords here, so this person is thinking about you a lot. And we do have fear that you're going to... This is Knight of Swords. And, you know, I feel like this person is afraid that they're going to miss their chance with you, especially if you were a chaser. If you were someone who chased them and you're not chasing them anymore, they're like, what the heck? Why isn't that person chasing me for my love? Why don't they need my validation anymore? Why don't they need me to, you know, why don't they need to chase me? What's happening? And it causes this person to look at themselves. And I did say the Knight of Pentacles, I was talking about someone very determined here to move towards you and reconnect. Six of Swords. But like I said, for a lot of you, I feel like you need healing and they need healing. And that's why, you know, the universe separated the two of you. All right, let's see. What do we need to know about you? Let's see that. What do we need to know about you? We have Joy. So you definitely need to find your inner masculine. That's what I'm hearing, actually. The beginning, I need to go to another part. What I'm hearing is, you know, you need to find your inner joy, your inner vibration, healing energy. You know, work on raising your vibration. Work on finding happiness within before happiness on the outside or with someone else, if that makes sense. This is also the happiest card in the deck. So anything you want here, you can have. Happiest card in the deck. The other thing I'm hearing is you could have been in distorted masculine energy where you didn't know your worth, so you overgave, you know? Interesting. That's a masculine energy. So embody that masculine energy. Learn to know who you are, what you're worth, how amazing you are, how bright you are, how beautiful you are. You have so much to offer. And you need to realize how much you have to give to the world so that the universe can send you someone who can handle that beautiful energy that you have, you know? And I think it's very possible that as you work on yourself, your person will grow and evolve. Interesting. There is this energy of the two of you working on your own foundations right now. Four of Pentacles. Interesting. Let's see advice for you from Spirit. What does Spirit want you to know, my friend? Power, King of Swords. Oh, interesting. King of Swords shows I feel like you're going to have a very honest conversation once you both have these realizations and are looking at it logically. This shows the two of you reconnecting and collaborating, having a discussion. Interesting. What I'm hearing with King of Swords is look at this logically. Like, try not to get triggered by what I'm saying. Try not to think about it like, oh, I love this person, I just want them now. I can just love them to perfect, like I can love them into healing. Look at this logically right now. That's what Spirit's saying. Look at this situation very logically, from a very logical standpoint, you know. Try and keep your emotions out of it. And, you know, look at the truth of this situation, that maybe for some of you there does need to be time. I'm hearing Frasier. Look at the skyline. That just reminded me of Frasier. And cooperation, you know, this could be a good time to collaborate with others. This could be a good time to lean on your community for support. If you have a community, your friends, maybe put, you know, some energy into collaborating with others in a healing way, you know? I just want to ask Spirit what the future of this connection holds, because this person took over your reading. We have Hermit and Eight of Wands, so that's what I mean. We have forward movement, communication, rapid growth, rapid change after Hermit energy. 1, 2, 3 to your 1, 2, 3 p.m. And that shows, you know, this solitude, this Hermit energy is needed in order to have growth, whether that's you growing and healing from this person and evolving down your soul path and meeting someone new along the way, or they catch up to you, you know. This is needed for self-introspection. There's a lot of self-acknowledgement happening right now, I believe, between the two of you. And then once that happens, look, we have Eight of Wands, rapid change, rapid growth, communication, forward movement, self-confidence. What have we been talking about this whole time? You know, you having your self-confidence. And then once you have your self-confidence, that's when the right person comes along or meets you on your path. And we have liberation. So for some of you, you release this person, you evolve, you realize your worth, and perhaps you meet someone else that, you know, knows your worth and shows you that you did deserve more. So for some of you, you know, you release that person. For those of you who want this person, this shows a renewal. You know, it shows a renewal after isolation, after Hermit energy. I hate to say it. I'm hearing 9 months, like maybe a separation of 9 months before that comes in. And the Empress is on the bottom. So know your worth. Know that whatever this person projected onto you, you know, has nothing to do with your own self-worth. And the Empress energy is, you know your worth, attract what you deserve. You know, once you raise your vibration, the right person will come, is what I keep hearing, whether it's returning or not. Anyway, that's what we're seeing. So I'm going to get you a few oracle cards. Actually, I want to get you an animal card to see what energy you should be embodying through this. We're going to cut the deck once. I have to talk about it. We have the octopus. And the octopus talks about someone who's just yearning for something wherever they can get it. You know, so you may be someone who's like, where is my love? When is my person coming back? And there could be a need for you to like self-reflect and work on yourself. If you're yearning for meaning or validation in another human being. Does that make sense? All right, let's see. What energy do you need to work on embodying, my friends? We have the Cobra. I have my book here. Fire energy, the Cobra. So let's see what the Cobra says. Where is the Cobra? There it is. Nope, not there. There it is. Pausing, waiting, inner teacher. The inner teacher. And it talks about a student of life. So, you know, learning about yourself. The inner teacher, getting to know yourself, getting to know your highest self. 9 of Pentacles. Finding your soul path, finding your highest self. Confidence, healing, beautiful. But it does say pausing, waiting, the inner teacher. So right now, if you're someone who's chasing love, Spirit's saying, just wait. There's more work that needs to be done on the homestead first, is what I just heard. Like, there's work to be done on the farm first before you go chase the cowboys or whatever. I don't know why I'm hearing that. And finding your inner wisdom, finding your inner child, finding your higher self. Beautiful. What are you ready to learn? Remember the old saying, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. Interesting. Just like when you're ready for love, the right person appears, whether it's old or new. I just want to look at your person's energy because we are tapped into them here. They took over. Your person's energy in the next while here. Yeah, beautiful. So we have the earthworm. And the earthworm shows this person learning about themselves, but they're closed off right now. You know, they're grounding themselves. There's a reason this is all happening, whether you're meant to come together or not. People panic when I say that. You know what you want. If you don't want this person back, it's new. You know, if you want this person back, you can manifest it. I always tell people that. But this is definitely someone kind of holding back right now because they're looking perhaps at their own childhood wounding with that 9 of Wands that we saw. So yeah, we have fire and earth, you know. So there needs to be more of a balance here, I'm hearing, and that's why this, whatever is happening, that's what I'm hearing. Anyway, let's see I kind of want to see what Spirit wants you to work on with these cards. No bottom of the deck energy. What do you need to work on? Success, stability, 9 of Pentacles. It says, I know that there is no greater goal than to love and to be loved. And your biggest goal right now should be how to learn to love yourself, because when you love yourself, then you have success in love. You know? I don't know what reading, was it this reading I was talking about? So many of us were told, get married, get married, get married, before we ever knew who we were. And now, 20, 30, 40 years later, we're realizing, oh wait, I'm not that person. I'm completely different, and we're on different soul paths, you know, just for some of us. What's on the bottom? This is in reverse. We have peace in reverse, and that talks about the release of negativity. So you could be holding on to resentment or negativity about some person or situation or time that you need to reflect and heal from and release, even if you can't talk to that person and get an apology, you know? Three of Swords, that energy I was seeing in the beginning, there is an energy of negativity needing to be released here is what I'm hearing. And we also have Balance in reverse. So your masculine and feminine energies could be unbalanced. The distorted feminine is someone who wants to be chased. They're like, nothing is my fault. That person has to come to me and make things right. And it's feminine energy is, I'm good where I am. I don't care what you're doing. I don't care what that person says to me. I am good right here. And contact me or not, I'm here. Like, I'm just sitting on my throne. That's Empress energy. Distorted feminine energy is like the one that's, well, you owe me an apology and you have to be the one to reach out and you need to be the one to chase me. And I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to go out and get somebody new just to spite you. That's distorted feminine energy. Distorted masculine energy, not knowing your worth, lack of self-confidence, you know, not wanting to take a leap of faith towards things, not wanting to go after the things you want in love. So there is an imbalance here, I'm hearing, and balance on how you give and receive energy. Like I said in the beginning, Six of Pentacles. I want to see what your person is working on. What is your person working on? For those of you who don't want this person back, just ignore me. Surrender. They're working on surrendering. It's funny because they could be in like heightened masculine energy where they just want to control everything. I can release my need to control. So this could be someone surrendering to some of their shadows, surrendering to some of that trauma they need to work on, surrendering to this connection. This person may have felt, I just feel them surrendering to the healing journey is what I keep hearing. I want to get another one. Surrender. And we have loneliness. So this person could also have fears of rejection and abandonment. This in reverse is, this in the upright is kind of what I was saying to you. That as long as you have yourself, Five of Pentacles, you will never be rejected or alone or isolated or any of that because you always have yourself and you can always pick yourself back up. I know that I am never alone, because you have yourself. I feel like this person is experiencing loneliness without you. That's what I'm hearing. I saw the Nine of Swords, the fear, the defensiveness, and I do feel like this person feels lonely without you. Mirroring, you felt rejected and lonely, and now you're finding yourself, and they're experiencing that loneliness now. So, anyway, let's just get a few more cards. I actually just want to see, because I want to see what comes out of this deck for the two of you. Let's see. So we have overwhelmed. So you could be feeling very overwhelmed right now because you're not in communication. And I'm going to be honest, there is this energy of you wanting to hear from this person, And maybe they're not, maybe neither of you are ready yet. Maybe, there still needs to be more time before you can have this heart-to-heart conversation, Those honest conversations, if they happen before people are healed, they can turn into another tower. They can turn into another separation. We have, I need more time to think, space. You both need more space here. You can't rush healing, unfortunately. Oh, I'm shuffling it backwards. Interesting. Reveal, I want to tell you the truth. So there is this energy of wanting to communicate with each other. Maybe you're someone who has been on this journey for a while. You've been working on your self-love for a while. And you were like, oh yeah, that was me like a year ago when I was describing the energy. Or 3 months ago, whatever. There is this energy of this person wanting to talk to you. We have daydreaming. I am always longing for you. So if you're getting frustrated because you can't stop thinking about this person, it's because they're daydreaming about you. Look, we have shadow side. You made me realize my flaws. And that's what both of you are working on here, is your shadows. So interesting. Yeah, that's what we have. More self-work. I know. You can never stop working on yourself. That's what I believe. There's always something to learn, something to heal. Hopefully this resonated. Anyway, I'm sending you guys lots of love and light, and I will talk to you soon, my friends. You deserve to be loved. You deserve to feel cherished. And that starts within you. Okay? So, yeah, 555 on the timer. I love you. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.